It's just Rhonda. Welcome to my channel.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Rhonda.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda, and I'm back to talk about. What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda. We're over here in the lovely New York City to discuss these Real Housewives of New York City, season 15, episode 1. For these ladies, it's episode 2, but I like these girls. I'm gonna say the fashions be fashioning over here. I'm loving the videos, be waiting for them to walk through the room and see what they got going on. So that's giving me life. That part. They be going down to cute restaurants and things, giving us all the things that New York's supposed to give. I'm not a New Yorker, but I've been around enough of them, been to visit the city, and it's a certain vibe that you want to give. I feel like everybody was tired of the Countess pretending like she was some type of burlesque singer down to the club, still singing. What's that song? Money can't buy your class. Child, sit your ass down. Classy is really not falling in down to the bushes, Countess Luann, down in Mexico. Can you say racist? I don't know. Ramona's racist ass, allegedly. I'll say allegedly. Down to the bar with her old 60-year-old ass, always talking about she's looking to pick up guys. Who else? Sonia. Sonia down to everywhere with her skirt up over her head, showing off her billy goat that nobody wasn't trying to look at. So I'm really glad that these ladies are here. So did I say like the video? Like the video, subscribe to my channel. We'll talk about the things, but let's get the business handle. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let me know if y'all are watching in New York, because I am. I'm also watching Orange County Relax. I'm an update. Who's first? Bryn, her tagline. Why date their dad when you can just be mother? Well, the people said you was out here dating somebody's daddy. That did say that they was calling you a sugar baby, and they was wondering how you was financing things, Bryn. We're gonna get into that. And as far as you being a mother, like, you just got that dog, so we're not gonna classify you. We're gonna call you a new pet owner. You don't get to be somebody's mother just yet. You might be like, what's her name, Bria, over there at Martha's Vineyard Summer House. Has anybody checked on Milo? Somebody please, like, can we post it? I don't go on her page. Maybe I'll go for, hey, Sean, have you seen Milo run around there in New York City? Anyway, Aaron's tagline. Like the cocktail of life, a New Yorker is never shaken nor stirred. What? Okay, that's corny, Aaron. Anyway. Sometimes New York be corny. She's real cute, and she does give very much New York energy, but child. Raquel is a new lady. She's one of Jenna Lyons' friends. And so, I didn't give you the rating. Bryn, you get a 2. Aaron, you get a 2 also. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. Raquel, the new lady. She's Jenna Lyons' friend. And yeah, so what's her tagline? Just like a painting, you need a couple of looks to figure me out. I get it. It was cute or whatever. I mean, she's a new lady and she's an interesting, artist and painter and all those things. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a 6, new lady, Raquel. I like you so far. Sometimes you got to have a little calm in the midst of the crazy. If everybody's crazy, that shit gets toxic, and then we all be like, I don't have the energy to do that. So, we'll see. At least they can't all be toxic at the same time. So she's definitely giving a little Jenna Lyons fashion lesbian-esque energy. Tall, wavy, coat hanger-esque types of girls. Spicy Sai. Sai, I think your tagline was my favorite this time. She said, I may be hungry, but at least I'm not thirsty like the rest of y'all over here, Bryn. Hey, what's up, girl? Sai, I'm gonna give her a 9 because I was entertained by that. Jessel, honey, I'm not up and coming. I'm already there. Jessel, you're up and coming. You're not already there. You get a 4. No. You're not even from New York, Jessel. You have to hang around these girls and just kind of figure out what that New York type of vibe is. Now, you was a fashion girl, and I like that a lot. I'm feeling a new haircut. Absolutely am. You're still up and coming, Jessel. We didn't even know you before you got here. Uba, hey, Uba. Uba said, love looks good on me, but darling, what doesn't? I don't think anything doesn't. You're right, girl. Uba gets a 7 because she's just kind of fabulous and duh. Um, she's still with that man, I see. I mean, love is good. She's at an age where it must be nice, Uba. I'm just saying. Jenna, not everyone can be Jenna effing Lions, but they could try. Jenna, I love you, but no, you try. You try again. I don't like that tagline. I mean, take it easy, Jenna. You got to see. Aaron was over here calling you poor. I don't know that that means anything. I'm just saying what we trying to be is who we are, Jenna. So, where did we start? It was good. Good first episode. I enjoyed it. So the season opens like at the credits photo shoot, and they're all over there, like, get about to see these fabulous looks that they were serving over here on their cast photo. And its tensions is high, and people screaming at each other. Now I don't know what popped off, but something popped off because it's Jenna and Bryn is about to tear each other's heads off. Bryn, she was out with everybody, seems like. So 3 months earlier, Bryn, is moving into a new apartment. She got the people trying to carry all this big furniture upstairs and stuff don't fit. I would imagine, Bryn, honey, get you the dimensions before you go to the fabric store. Because them New York apartments, see, that's the only thing I be thinking about New York. Like, it's a struggle trying to work that space out. All them damn stairs and things. I guess maybe if I was like Bryn's age, I wouldn't have a problem being a city girl, but I'm like ready for the suburbs to relax. Upstate somewhere. I wouldn't have it. It snows. Anyway. So Bryn said she was inspired, her design inspiration was balls in your face. So you're gonna come on here and 2 seconds into the scene, you're saying that this was what inspired my apartment's decor. Balls in your face. So she shows us, takes us on a tour of all the things in her house that are shaped like balls. I guess it's cute or whatever. I have some new balls in my life. Timu has these ice trays and they make little ice balls, and I'm gonna tell you, I really like them. Try it out. Go to Timo and get the ice tray thing with all the little balls. So I get it. I guess I don't need them throughout my house. Like, it doesn't need to be a theme. But this is just a testimony to, who Bryn is as a person. So she's got her brother staying here. He's coming from wherever he was, at Korea or something. He's coming there to stay with her. Maybe he's like the calm. They're like the yin and the yang of each other. He seems very calm. Maybe he could calm her down a bit. So we're gonna move over to Jessel and Pave on the subway. Now, since the people was over here questioning why in the hell he was flying to Vietnam for one day, he decided, listen, I'm gonna just go take pictures of where I am so I can get off my back. And I was over there in Vietnam tasting different foods. And I think he's just a little strange. So maybe that's what he does. I don't know. I don't know. I don't live on that type of budget. I don't think that would be something I would choose to do for a day. Anyway, here Rock running around the city taking pictures of the food. A lot of people make a lot of money at doing it. She says he's a banker, and I said, live your life, my guy. YOLO. They start discussing, like, apparently she has embryos, that's costing a lot of money. So for all of you people who are thinking about it costs a lot of money for the shots and all of that. Like these women that work so hard to um become a mother, go through the whole experience. It just makes you like not really take for granted, or at least makes me feel like blessed that the situation for me wasn't that. So they had to go over here and pay this bill where the embryo is. And he's like, I mean, I don't really need it. They have twins. This is the thing. If Papa is gonna be over there in Vietnam, honey, doesn't seem like he's like hands on, hands on. So you better be prepared, and y'all have nannies and things. So I feel like you are to have, pay her more money because them twins is a lot. And I have said this many times, there's much distance between my children. I have a different admiration for these mothers who be having these babies close together. I'm starting to realize why this girl, what's her name? Colby is so stressed out over there on Love and Marriage Detroit. I'm all over the place, but it is what it is. Poor girls over there getting ready to have to do 2 hairs. I'm in New York right now. Anyway, they have kind of a quirky relationship situation. She says she about to like make her a little Beyonce or make her a little, what's this nigga's name that bought Twitter X? Elon Musk. But she needs to know what we're going to do with these embryos now or never. That part I understand because she doesn't have to. Is she going to be pregnant? I don't know. Yeah, she did. She did have them. But I don't know. She got some girl or boy over there that we need to choose. And he said he would prefer Elon Musk to a Beyonce. And I was like, I mean, I would like to hear more of his reasons, but when people say things like that, instead of saying like Elon Musk is the devil that came and bought Twitter and is the creator of the electric cars that are blowing up around the place, parking lots and things. Anyway, child. Uba and Aaron and Rebecca. Rebecca Minkoff is an addition to the store. Now, if that ain't New York, honey, I don't know what is. And I am very excited to see Rebecca from week to week, as I guess she's a friend of, because she doesn't have like a, opening credit. Like she don't have no tagline. I don't blame Rebecca because if my understanding, the friends of the show could just come through and she could come through, be fly, and the people can go to wherever they sell her clothes at in New York City, department stores and things. She's high end bitch. She came here to remind y'all, and I'm here for it. I feel like I need a Rebecca Minkoff piece in my collection of things. I like her stuff. Anyway. Uba, her and her man are still together, and she said they're actually going to try to have a baby. I don't know how old she is, and I feel like, honey, if you ain't been trying, then it's a good idea to go ahead and try. Just take away all the things that will prevent you. Like she's been a model. She's at the end of her career. She got her sauce business and things popping. Yes, if it happens, it happens. At least her and her man have had the conversation of what's the next step. If it don't happen, we can always go this way. So yeah, that's cool. And she ain't about to bring her man over here. He doesn't want to be on TV. Not mad at that. You go do it, girl. When Uba showed up in that blonde wig, that strawberry blonde hair, and that pink, and sometimes that right there can be so wrong, but for whatever reason, she was sitting there looking so right, and I was like, huh, let me think. Let me think about it. Let me think about how I can make that happen. I love a coppery strawberry tone. Anyway. Now Brenda's having this party But she ain't talked to nobody. Ain't nobody talked to Brent. She done pissed everybody off. But I guess, I mean, we here now, we got to shoot this show. Nothing like a party to get the conversation going. We all gonna be together. We could all do all the confronting and things that need to be. Let's do it. Let's get it. You going, Rebecca? You going? Rebecca like sound messy. Do I want to really go? That was like you going, girl. She was like, well, all right. Uber was like, I got shit to do. But what I will do is come through. Let y'all do all that stuff. You ain't have me over here ready to strangle Bryn. So yeah, I'm gonna come through. So Bryn, Jenna, and Jessel meet up at the furniture store because apparently Bryn, her furniture was too big and stuff because she forgot to make measurements before she went down to the furniture store. She, I guess, thought she was moving into some big mansion that had room for all these couches and things, but it don't look like that's what it is. So she took Jessel down there to because Jessel, I guess, is one of the few people that's talking to her, and Jenna, she took down there so she could start some shit and cause a little division, get people on her side because she got people pissed off at her. What the heck is going on with that person, the sales clerk? Please tell me. I don't want to be mean, but he was just interesting and distraction. What store was that? He might be funny though. You know, sometimes like you work in artsy situations and you meet these quirky little people, and when you see them at first you're like, what the heck, and then you're like, that's my guy, he's funny as hell. Anyway, let me move on. So they're sitting around on this showroom furniture, and Jenna says she stinks, she got BO, and so she got her arms and stuff all up on the couch and her armpits stink. And Brent and Jessel are on the other side of the sofa, this grandiose sofa. Why are we over here, Brent? This is not going to fit in your house. And so you got your feet, your shoes that you know walk through around in New York City up on the furniture? And how's the showroom man? He's probably like, these bitches, their stinky self and their shoes on the furniture. So Brenda's in her feelings because Aaron Aaron is a what did Erica Jane's husband, a sniper from the side. She be out doing these things. And then when the show started for the very first season last time, she was out talking about people eating cheese. Now she over here on Jeff Lewis's podcast. Jeff has a podcast, you know it's messy. Bree said they called her a call girl. Now, I don't know what she was listening to because that was very inaccurate what they were saying. Bryn, but a hit dog will holler because you sure had your feelings. Now, this is what Jeff said. Where does her money come from? Because most people can explain that. You know, not even like in a question, like interview, like interrogation style. When you say what type of work you do, people can put it together and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Brenna's her job is a mystery, but she's moving in these certain circles, well traveled and things. Coming from, you know, food stamps and stuff. Like, what was your journey? How did you get there? We want to hear. That is a come up story of the little girl who was black, but half black, but passing because, you know, that's a mind fuck altogether. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. Anyway, where did the money come from, Bryn? Aaron answered Jeff. I don't know, but she used to work a lot. Do you think somebody is helping her financially? That was Jeff Lewis. Aaron said no. So then, Brent, what are you mad about? The lady said you used to work a lot. She said she don't think you over there having any type of assistance. That was Jeff over there saying that. And all of us, too. And then the way you behave, like my whole house is themed by balls. And if I go stand by a guy, I just pull up one of my news that I keep in my phone. And then that way he can see it from over my shoulder. Hey, my friend's husband, when you get ready to divorce, you know, come and see me sometime. I'm just saying, it makes people wonder. So now she in her feelings. So in her feelings because Jeff Lewis called her out. So now you can't be mad at him because he gives zero. You'll just be mad at Aaron. So that way y'all have something to be, angry about. For you can apologize, hug it out, and be friends. And we see that, like, moving forward. Anyway, on Mad Day, Bryn be giving out inaccurate tea. She be giving out tea that, the details be fuzzy. And the girls is out here like, bitch, if you gonna tell the story, tell it right. Now, Cy and Jessel, remember last season, Cy did not like Jessel for no good damn reason. So I guess she looked at that season and was like, boy, I really didn't have no reason not to like this girl who done nothing to me. So I better be nice to her because I'm an influencer out here in these streets and it doesn't work very good if the people don't like me, can't influence things, messing with my money. She's not that bad. She's got fashion connections. There's far more reasons to like Jessel than to not like Jessel. That's all I'm saying. It seems like based on their career choices that they have a lot in common. So that must be where the conversation went with them. They decided they was going to go plunge together. I feel like you live in New York City. All you got to do is wait a few minutes to go outside. But no, they want to put on long sleeve bathing suits and submerge themselves in cold water. And it's going to do, I don't know what. Jessa says she wasn't with that shit and can we go in the sauna? I don't blame her. I don't want to plunge. I feel like based on Sai's energy, she should probably go plunge before she gets in the shower. She needs something to like sink her energy a little bit down, catch up with the rest of the people. They talk about getting this invitation to Bryn's party, and Sai says she haven't even talked to Bryn. So I guess, Bryn is out here spilling mad tea on Sai too. I don't know why. Like Sai was over there having dinners for her and child. I guess Bryn is like, I'm gonna be the center of attention regardless. If it's for good or for bad, I'm gonna just do it either way. So Jenna has a little, get together in her closet because that's what Jenna does. And she invited her girlfriend's mom, and she invited the new girl, Raquel. Raquel, and her have done things together, like modeling, in the industry kind of thing. So they, meet up in her closet to decide what she's gonna do with her stuff. What should I keep? What should I throw away? I feel like sometimes if you have lots of things like Jenna, that might be a fun afternoon. So Raquel is a curator and advisor. I don't know what she's advising, but she's an advisor. She's a model. And she has done like all of these different pieces that have been on different shows. So she, dope job for somebody that's in the art culture. Her and Jenna are, newly lesbians. They were both previously married to men and have children. And so, they came up together. And in a time when I don't know that it's so much your surroundings, especially in the fashion industry. I feel like that coming out might have been a little easier than it would be in other industries. I think it has a little bit more probably to do with the family's acceptance and that kind of thing. So, people come out when they feel like, they could tell their mama and things of that nature. It put a rift between her and her mother. She said her mother left New York, went to Puerto Rico, never came back. So maybe at some point they'll fly her mother here for the show, but we're just getting to know her. So, Erin and her family go out for ice cream. Everybody move. Everybody move. Bryn moved. Jenna didn't move. Bryn moved. I don't know where Uber is. I guess over there with that man. So she don't have to move. She can keep her place just in case he act up and she still, because from what I hear, it's hard to get an apartment in New York City. So keep your spot and everything. Erin and her family were living in Tribeca, and apparently that was far for her to, be bringing kids and things to school. Like in New York City, they ain't driving everywhere like that. They really like walking and, that kind of thing. So I understand that. Erin, she learned that her mother has cancer. That's a tough thing to go through. That's why nobody being bothered with bringing her bullshit. Um, so being over there closer to her mother seems like something is going on with Erin and Abe. She said she's not ready to tell her kids about her mother being sick. I mean, she'll tell them when they're ready, when she's ready. It's case by case situation. I feel like sometimes people be hiding things from kids in order to protect them, and other times it is protecting them. So, she'll figure that out when she's I don't know if her mother's doing okay. I guess she's doing okay at this point, but right now during this conversation that they're having, she doesn't want to talk about it with her kids yet. Then her husband made some joke about mushrooms, like tripping on mushrooms, and she got way too bit out of shape. I don't know what image it is that she's trying to. She's the one that said, "Girl, what is this a thing like when you're doing this social climbing thing or social status thing, and then you say something crazy on TV of a joke about doing mushrooms, and now your kids can't get accepted into the school that you've been trying to be on the waiting list for?" Those kind of things be going on in New York City. Because I don't know, I was like, I feel like it was just a joke, like a teenager, silly, haha. So Brand's party. It's a party at the rooftop lounge. Um, Brandon still has awkward energy with all of the ladies are there to this party to be like, so girl, everybody has and it's not even just Brent. I feel like based on the little seeds that Brent spread around now, all these ladies have to have side conversations to see what was actually said and how Brent relayed the message. Now we're gonna bring Brent's ass over here. Raquel comes in with her wife, and they had a scene with her and her wife prior to the party. It was real brief, basically them getting dressed and just seeing the dynamic. She was saying that her and her ex are co-parenting, and her kids really love her wife. So, it is what it is. Her wife is a hot, motorcycle riding type chick. So all of that masculine energy coming through the door sent Bryn's antenna straight to the roof. This girl is not gonna be your sugar mama. Sit down somewhere. She was trying to get Jenna to be her sugar mama. As soon as Raquel walked in the door, she's like, "Oh, what did she say?" She said, "Oh, I'm interested in the new lesbian." And I'm like, "The one that walked in here with her wife?" Girl, her wife don't look like she's to be messed with. I'm just saying. I don't know, girl. I don't know which one of them you were looking at. I'm guessing it's Raquel, since she's the new cast member and very much similar to Jenna, if that's your type. I don't know. We don't know what your type is, everything. As long as it's got a nice stacked bank account. That's your type. That's what it's giving. Anybody can help pay for these furniture bills over here in the land of balls. Now, Sai, she sat in the ice earlier, but the ice didn't wore off. So she came in there and was straight to like, Brim, when we not seeing you at that awkward ass party over there at Jenna's house, why was you over here telling this lady I hate her? And then at some point, Aaron reads the text or said, I seen the messages, and Sai said, I can't stand her. Okay, Sai, I hate her. I can't stand her. Either way, sound like you don't like the lady. And you was mad at her for no reason too. You was mad at Jessel and you was mad at Jenna. For what? We don't know. The lady done told you about her teeth and her hair, all these things, and her mother and how she grew up. She has exposed a lot, dear. You talking about she not being real. But what? You can holler at her. That was last season. We're talking about this season. And so Sai do not want to be on that page. So she's about to stomp this shit out. I was being an asshole, and I'm very sorry. This lady over here telling you I hate you. That's not true. I don't. Brent's like, what's her name? Jenna's like, look, I'm just letting you know, I actually don't have any hard feelings because I don't really care like that, like that. You girls be over here doing this thing and I'm not in the middle of it. That's all I'm saying. Jenna's older than them. They still be on some silly shit. They're getting older. They're grown enough, but she don't entertain that type of shit. Um, Also, Jenna, I'm not sure about that pink vagina dress. But it was fashion, and that's the thing I love about it. Like, I kept looking at it, you know what I'm saying? So it meant some type of something. I wouldn't wear it, but Jenna is built like, it would not pull, it would definitely not to be the same dress on me. Child. I would look like a whole marshmallow, pink one. Jessel. So Jenna, it's hard to keep up sometimes. I'm guessing that Jenna told Aaron what was said over there at that furniture store with these two. And so Aaron, good Lord Jesus. So Aaron pulled Jessel aside. It'd be a lot of stories going on, y'all. So at some point, Bryn is telling the people, by the people, I mean Jenna, that she had told Jenna somewhere that Sky hates her. Now there's this story where Jenna and Aaron were somewhere and Jenna's vintage car broke down and they, do you know how that is? And the car break down and y'all supposed to be together. And Aaron said she paid for the lady's Uber and the lady didn't pay her back. I don't think either one of them are stressing about $250. And I think Aaron thought she was being funny, but then this girl, Bryn, wants to go tell Jenna that Aaron said she was poor and she had to pay for her Uber. And Jessel was like, are you sure she wasn't trying to be funny? Because Jessel don't be funny either. So she probably understands like the joke that Aaron was telling, because they jokes be kind of parallel to one another. No, she was dead serious. That's what Brenna is over here. She know that this lady be insecure sometimes, like, oh man, so she not really my friend. We was hanging out, now she not my friend. That's the kind of mess that Bren is trying to start. So Aaron called Jessel over there, and Jessel was like, look, I told them when we were having that conversation, I thought you was probably just trying to be funny. And Aaron is like, so how come they didn't understand that like that then? She's like, I don't know what that girl was over there doing, trying to decorate her apartment with a bunch of balls. And they were like, hey, Jenna, can you come here? Jenna was like, was kind of just trying to relax in my pink vagina dress. But no, I got to come over here. Y'all determined to have me in y'all shit. They set the record straight. They hugged it out. So now, aside, Jenna, fix. This party is productive as hell as long as everybody has separate conversations with certain individuals first. You know what I'm saying? This is where the shit it be wrong. You can't sit at the table with everybody there. That's not how that has to work. You got to go, what is it over here? What is it over here? Okay, now the people that are involved, everybody powwow. It worked out very fine. Aaron had to set Brand straight. Like, girl, I have integrity. Not like you over here stirring the pot. And Brenda's all like, what happened? What are you talking about? Who doesn't have integrity? Brenda's the kind of person that will show your husband her coochie snatch and then be like, I was just playing. It was just a joke. That's the kind of stuff she does. And you'd be like, okay, when I stomp this stiletto Louis Vuitton on your forehead, we can see how funny it is. They wear labels around there. They brought up that whole conversation about Jeff Lewis. She just said the man called her a whore. They was like, he did not say, or what did she say he called her? A streetwalker or not a streetwalker? What's the kind of lady of the evening that be in hotels and things? I don't know what he called her. A call girl? I don't no. He called her something. He did not say any of those things. He said somebody was over here helping you financially. And honestly, nobody probably was have a problem with that. Don't be mad at me because somebody want to be over here financing my life. She don't want to stand in it. She want to pretend like she's doing something. Sai is like, you are unwell. Be careful, Sai. Those are the kind of things that get you in trouble, and you have to come back and apologize for saying somebody is unwell. And then you know that girl very well, allegedly. So, I mean, y'all was doing Friendsgivings and things together. So just be careful. Didn't y'all leave the girls' party? Y'all left the girls' party and dinner party and went to go eat somewhere else or chose to go eat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all were friends. All the new people got their straws like, what? Rebecca's like, sitting up there talking about, not today, Satan, not today. Not today, Satan. What was she watching? She be on or something over at her house. Her and her husband probably watching, you know, Power and stuff. Bryn can't stand the heat because she's seen out of all the ladies. I don't know what she thought. Did she think they weren't going to discuss things at her party? Or she thought she was going to get to sit back and watch all of the turmoil play out, but it didn't work out that way. So she grabbed her brother, hopped her ass up. How you left your own party? She left her own party, and you know the party carried on without her. Uber showed up after the fight and was like, "Hey, where'd Bryn go?" They was like, "She left, girl." Them ain't your friends, girl. They stayed at your party after you left. They didn't be like, well, they was like, these kids, that was Jenna. Jenna, her husband is like, we got the sitter tonight. We are out having a good time. I got this dress on. We at the rooftop party. Girl, going out of here with that. So it looks like the season has lots of games of telephone for us to enjoy and lots more arguments for them to have. And somebody's pregnant, and it looks like Rebecca Minkoff has learned that she can't tell these ladies too much because none of them, you know, can keep their mouth shut. Anyway, y'all, like the video, subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next week for Real Housewives of New York. Bye, y'all.